Good morning and welcome to Presence of Light Talk with charlierivermanbergeron. I see some people arriving. Thank you. Bless you. Don't know how the computer is going to work today. It's been an interesting morning, but I'm filled with joy and gladness to be here. No matter what happens. Today's talk is something that arose in me this morning as I awoke, and the name of it is Transformational Presence. And I think all of us can relate to both of those words as we are experiencing not only our presence, but our transforming self-presence as well. And know that on some level, we're all going through something as a whole collective, yet individually, it's playing out based on our own personal lives and emotions. So with that said, good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Joni, Linda, Juanita, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So as I say, my talks arise in the mornings before I come online, and I awaken to and tap into what I'm feeling. I'm not a person who remembers very well my dreams, much to the surprise of others. But I look at it as when I come back into this physical body from sleep, the dream time, my altered states of beingness, my multidimensional self, what is going through me. And this morning was detachment. I felt a great sense of detachment from the world. And I didn't even want to, I was thinking, I don't even want to talk today. I don't even want to do my talk. I'm going to call and cancel it. And as that arose in me, I watched it and said, what is that all about? And it was, as I tapped into it and present this to you, I realized that there's a part of me that, and a part of all of us, that's getting tired of the process of what we're going through. We're not weakening, it's just we're all hoping for some magical instant that's just going to make it all happen for the highest good of all, rather than us having to walk through this on a daily path with all of what's going on around us happening, because it's not making us comfortable. Wishing you healing, everyone. Thank you. Healing is what we're doing. We're healing all of humanity. This is what humanity healing is all about. So as I share this with you, it really was, I didn't want to share in my daily responsibilities as a human. And it wasn't because I was depressed. I wasn't depressed. I didn't feel that. I wasn't sad. I just didn't want to participate. And I just wanted to say, no, thank you. I just want to stay right here in this wonderful space that I'm in and not have to deal with you today or anything today. So many of us arise like that. And we have a great ambivalence about our journey. What is our journey through life? And each one of us express that differently. And many of us don't have anyone we can share that with. So this is my gift, is to sort of bring my journey to you and let you know that perhaps if you're feeling something similar to what I'm going through, that you're not alone, that this is part of a larger process. And it's important that we connect with each other and share with those we can trust, those parts of ourselves that make us vulnerable in this third dimension. So that's what it really is about, is transforming our vulnerability into our power. So as I got up and I looked out the window, I asked for guidance, and there was the sun just brightly showing itself over the tree lines as I faced the east. And it was just amazing. It was bright. So I always breathe into the sun in the morning and do some sun breathing. I'm not going to explain that, but there's several aspects of what you can do with the sun and the light. I encourage you to seek those out and play with those. But I usually greet the sun and I breathe it in. The message came, get a picture of this. Now, I was half awake, half asleep. I grabbed my phone, I took a picture of it. You'll have to go on my Facebook page to see that picture. I can't post it here. But it was amazing. It was just an amazing picture. And what you see in the picture, I did not see with my eyes. It's what the camera captured. Immediately, I was drawn to post that, and the words came through me. I posted up at the top here on our page, and it's also with the picture. And I'm going to read them to you now. These were the words that came through me to be said to the world. Breathe deeply into the light which arises on your horizon, knowing that the gateways of the Divine Mother's heart are pouring forth the precious elixir of transformation for each of us to sip and savor as enlightenment. And those are the words that came through me. And so, as I said, I had no idea of what I was going to talk about today. Thank you, all my angels and guides, for this beautiful passage that I offer each of you. So I pulled a couple of cards and I asked what cards should I pull. And the first one came through Kuan Yin. And I love the Kuan Yin Oracle because the deep resonance of the mother's love is in those readings. And it sets my heart in a place of balance. And the next one is my favorite deck, one of my favorite decks, the Sacred Space Meditation cards. And so I want to begin with the second card I picked, which is the galactic card. And this one is be present. And that picture is a picture of two colliding galaxies. I believe it's called Messier M64. And it shows some amazing action. And the card reads, I am consciousness in this moment and know I am in the presence of divine spirit. Take that in. I am consciousness. I am conscious in this moment and know I am in the presence of divine spirit. So here was another affirmation for me to say, you're on track. As I say to you, you're on track. Keep going. I know it's not pleasant for many of us. I know many of us wake up not looking forward to our day, or perhaps there's personal issues or health issues, or we definitely have all of the world issues. And we want to withdraw into our little spaces and just stick our head out once in a while, like it's a turtle. I have a friend who calls it turtle mode. It goes into the shell and it peeks out. So it brought back to me my reluctance this morning when I awoke. And it's the confusion, the human confusion, that creates this, because we don't want to be present to witness or endure all of this chaos or all of this suffering that's being becoming part of our deeper and greater awareness and affecting our sensitivity to life. It's hard to embrace our sensitivity around things we love when we're immediately getting these shadows thrown at us. So we're being tossed back and forth, up and down. It's a rocky sea. The affirmations of that card are really lovely. I do not think of the past or what is in the future. Isn't that a nice place to be? Not in the past and not in the future. Present. I live in the moment and feel bliss. So here in the moment, this moment is where the bliss comes through for us. My joy is a compelling aspect of my being. My joy. Are we feeling very joyous these days? Are we reluctant to show our joy these days out of fear that somebody is going to question our sanity or question who are you? Why are you joyous? The world is collapsing. We're all dying. The world is dying. How can you be joyful? But here's this card, is when we're present, truly present in our beingness, our expression is joy. Because it's an expression that comes from within, not from without. And the last affirmation is, I do not wait for my job to come to my life, or my joy to come to my life, but feel joy now. And this is who we are. We are these amazing beings who, even in the midst of suffering and chaos, if we go within and affirm who we truly are, we still can feel joy. I want you all to feel joy. October, a lot of souls feel at some point they don't want to be here anymore, too much pain. Absolutely. There are times when I feel like that. And yet I know that I'm here on purpose, on another level, to be one who encourages others to find that missing joy within them, that it's there. If I can find it, you can find it. We're way showers. Many of you are way showers and are just waking up to this. And this is what being present is really about, is standing in the power of who we are and expressing that to, even if it's only one or two people. In that moment, we create a shift of conscious awareness. It doesn't matter how small. And so like this galaxy the internal, the deep, bizarre internal motions of these two colliding forces is creating. It's creating something that we don't understand. And that's what's happening to us now in this transitional period, is we're creating within us something that we cannot understand because we're in this field of bizarre internal motions. We would call them emotions, which I always say is energy in motion. It's energy is really all it is. And when we can look at that energy and then think about what positive thing can I do with that energy? Here I have all this energy. It isn't, I'm not the energy. The energy is there. Who am I? Why do I have this energy and what can I do with it? And this is where the divine Kuan Yin came in. The card for her was the dynasty of the Divine Mother. And look at her in her holding in her mudras. Here's the green Tara. This is my green Tara, has the same, holding the same mudras, offering us the divine feminine heart. This is what is our saving grace right now. And so the message of Kuan Yin from the card is, through Alana Fairchild, is the only wish of the Divine Mother Goddess is that all beings be spiritually free. The Divine Goddess calls us to realize our true nature, to fall in love with our own divinity. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming in a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within us. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You and I will add, carry the torch of a light enlightenment within us. Let it shine each day through us. So at the end, I added my own words to that. That's the message today. That's the message that I was reluctant to receive this morning, that I didn't want to participate in today. And look at the beautiful message I would have missed had I chosen to trust that human consciousness that has said, I've had enough. I don't want to play today. I'm glad I chose to come and play. I'm glad that I've chosen, on some level, all of you beautiful souls to play with today. Because we are here together to be spiritually free, to be and transform into our enlightened state of beingness. We're there, we're enlightened already. But our transformation is all about enlightenment. And our enlightenment is all about compassion. This is a big word for me right now. Compassion. What does Kuan Yin and the Green Tara represent but compassion? To help the suffering, to ease the pain in every human being. And we all carry that through our lifetime. And yet we are so much more. We are these enlightened beings, just have not truly accessed and been able to bring it through. So every day we're given 1,000 opportunities, if not more, to express ourselves as a drop of water in a very turbulent ocean. That's what we are. We're drops of water that are hitting a turbulent, and we're being smashed around 30-foot waves, and we feel so small, so powerless. Every day we're blown around by the winds as a drop of water. The winds of changing energies that we don't have any control over. They're the energies of the universe. They're the energies of creation. Transformation doesn't happen unless there's extreme energy. We as humans feel scattered and separated. And all of us are embracing this moment now of how do we rise above and out of all of this as this tiny drop of water and feel significant, feel empowered. So the Divine Mother today is reminding us that we are never not her children. We are always loved. We're always moving forward into the truth of ourselves so that we can make better choices, be more cohesive, create a more cohesive collective field of consciousness in which enlightenment is as simply as breathing. This is how simple, when we let go of all the disturbances and come back into our hearts and find that safe space within us, we realize that we have a power and beauty that we can offer to others in their suffering. And we can do this globally. Doesn't matter which language we speak, doesn't matter what color we are, doesn't matter whether we have 4 arms and 6 legs, doesn't matter. What matters is our hearts and tapping into that Divine Mother presence deep within our hearts and beginning to live as the enlightened selves we are. There's an old saying of, I don't know, but it's a Zen saying, but before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. It's always been one of those things that makes you go, we're human and we're here. So even once we honor our enlightenment, we're still going to be human and we're still going to be here. The difference is how we're going to relate and react to each other. And that's the gift of enlightenment, of tapping into the heart of Mother, the Divine Mother in our heart, and letting go of our own fears so that we can assist those around us with theirs from a place of compassion. So I wrote today, so let us close today, and I've got 5 minutes, so I'm going to read some things, but let us close today by focusing on our hearts. And I thank you all for these comments in the sidebar, and I'm going to read them later, because what it shows me is that we are that ocean. Each one of you, a drop of water. And on this call, we are an ocean. Be it only a small ocean, doesn't matter. But we've gathered here as an ocean of a heart, a beautiful heart of compassion, that each one of us can take away and offer to the world as it changes and challenges us, as it is designed to do. But it was never designed to make us forget who we truly are in our hearts. And that's what today's message is really about, is about coming back into your hearts and walking forward from that heart. So in closing, again, I ask you to take a few breaths. Feel the air coming into your bodies. Feel the water, the moisture in your nostrils or on your tongue. Here again are the waters. Allow that breathing to flow in a gentle, relaxed, and easy manner. Soften yourself. Whatever that means for you, just soften yourself. Open your mind's eye and imagine a wonderful, warm, and rosy energy rising up through you from Mother Earth, rising up and filling your hearts. It's gentle rose color, embracing you, filling you with warmth, filling you with kindness, filling you with compassion. Breathe into that. And then envision this warm golden energy descending into your open heart. Descending from above, like the golden sun we see in the sky in the morning. Filled with power, filled with abundance. Feel those two colors swirling in your heart, perhaps like the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine. Feel that motion in your heart and allow the energies that are created there to expand into every aspect of your physical body. You may see them as droplets of flowing water. You may see them as beautiful colors. Use your wonderful gift of imagination to just spread that feeling through every cellular structure in your body, irregardless of what comes up. This is your divine presence. Now let's radiate this energy as a bubble around us as we deepen our connection to what we recognize as our enlightened self. That self that we truly are, truly exists behind all of what we see and feel. This is our field of pure potential. Let us breathe that in, breathe that out. Remembering that even within this physical world that we physically dwell in, we have never, ever changed or separated from what I relate to as our original divine blueprint. In this space within our hearts that we are now hopefully fully embodying, or at least beginning to realize it is a part of us. It is the peace, light, and love of our Divine Mother's sacred womb of unity and grace. And we can go there, return there anytime we choose, just by doing the simple visioning and breathing and coming into this stillness and recognizing this is who we are. And our work, if we have work here to do, is to express that without interference. So let us slowly return to our consciousness, our conscious third dimensional minds that brought us here to this gathering that we share with each other, these words, this language, this experience. And just open your eyes when you're gently when you're ready. And know that this is the gift that I was given this morning to give to you. And I can only hope that you have received it at a level in which it will help you embody yourself as the divine beings that you really are, the enlightened ones. And you may hear my dog in the background rooting you on, barking, 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 saying, something just happened. And the happening is each of you acknowledging who you are in this moment. I'm complete. I'm whole. I offer that wholeness to you. Whatever you do, wherever you go, tap into that beautiful part of yourself when things get dark or they get frustrating. And know that you have power beyond your conscious awareness to tap into the source of all beingness and manifest it in your lives. With that, I'm complete. I'm whole. I love you. I thank you. I respect you. I am you. You are me. Together, we are unity. Those tiny little droplets of water creating the ocean. Blessings. Enjoy your week, and I will post this. It'll be posted here on Humanity Healing for those, if you wish to share it with others, if you feel it was helpful or worthy. And that's all we can ask for, is that each of us just hold each other's hand, even if it's just for a moment, to remind each other of how beautiful and how powerful we truly are. Thank you. Bye-bye.